I'm nobody really. I made that video while in Seattle, looking for a belt in Walmart because I needed something other than a a shoestring or a phone charger. The last video that I was talking about was how I had heard that the overnight run for suicide awareness. I had never heard of that. For everybody who don't know me, know about me, the people who have met me, and I've done you wrong, I apologize. I'm coming up on a year of sobriety in May, and I'm gonna get a lot of hate for these videos. Is what it is. I don't really care. My goal is not to get money through this. It's just to spread my story and make people feel better about their lives and how they got to where they're at and how they feel. I'd say from 2014 to 2020, I did 6 years in prison with a 3-month break. I came home for like 3 months, and that was before I was sentenced to actual prison time. So luckily I missed the fentanyl boom, and that's where I say, and I tell everybody, prison saved my life. I hold no candle to it. I know for a fact that prison saved my life. My mom knows it, my grandmother knows it, everybody who knows me and has actually stayed around or whatever, not many, none at all actually, but everybody who knows knows that had I been around, me or my brother both, we'd be dead. And, you can't get a human life back. The stuff out here is no joke, man. They're sprinkling it on weed to get high school kids to come back. Like, your profit margin is so terrible that you're just trying to, any way you can to get a buck. Like, it's insane. Perfect example, a family friend was supposed to be getting some 30s and asked me to check them out because, I got 20 years of pharmaceutical experience. And I checked them out, and I knew instantly, as soon as they were putting my palm, that they were fake. And this person kept them. Luckily, nothing happened. But that wasn't the point. The point is that, they've been so embodied by this culture, this rap culture and things that, oh, I'm about to pop a yerky, da-da-da-da-da. Well, these yerkies are dirty. You know what I mean? It's not like when I was coming up and my mom had 2,000 a month, my stepdad had 3. For those who know, they know. I used to get it in down here, and it's like, it's not like that no more. It's not. It's not. The Molly's not Molly. The Yerkies ain't Yerkies. Nothing's real no more. It's all synthetic. And with synthetic comes synthetic consequences, man. Your brain was not meant to handle synthetic things. It just was not. Our brains were meant to handle au natural things, period. So, here's people talking about they're selling this Ollie for, whatever, and it's not Ollie, it's bath salt. And people are dying, and they're putting it on bud and doing this rainbow fetty, and it's just to get a new fan base. It's sad, it's pathetic. As an addict of, let me see what I'm 30, 17 years, it's a joke. But I just wanted to expand further on that last video. I had major depressive disorder with suicidal ideology. I've attempted suicide 14 times, and most through overdose. Probably this video gets taken down, whatever. I don't care. I just want people to know, just because you tried and haven't succeeded doesn't mean that you're not part of that. And mental health is real. Mental health matters. So don't stop just because you have one doctor who put you on medicine that you didn't like. Advocate for yourself. Talk for yourself. Don't listen to one doctor. Go get another doctor. That's what we have Medicaid for. That's what your parents have health insurance for, you know. I'm going to keep making videos and try and keep, enlightening people on what I know. I've done, like I said, I've done more birthdays in the system than I have on the street. I'm going to let everybody know who listens and follows and who doesn't. Like, if you scroll across my video, like, I love you. You're loved. You don't have to worry about it. Like, I've been through some bad things, but that doesn't define you. It doesn't define you, not one bit. You could have been, gang raped or, or beat down or, anything, have abusive parents or parents who just left you. That ain't you, baby. That ain't you. God made you better than that, and you will overcome and you will survive. Period, point blank, that's all there is to it. So I love you guys, anybody who listens, anybody who don't. I'm sure there's people who have met me that hate me. I have people that stalk me. My ex, who, quick little funny thing before I go, I almost married an escort. I was in prison. My supposed best friend, who was a Satanist, yeah, that was a bad decision. He, nothing against them, but he hooked me up with a girl who I thought was a good girl, and he had her play me, and for 3 years I was, lied to, and she was a professional escort, and I was on the verge of killing myself my last time, April of 2021, before my first rehab check-in, and that was when I realized that, that was my 14th time. He wasn't done with me, and now I know better. Like, person, situation, nothing can keep me to where I want to do that again. So anybody who feels like they can't do it, they need to give in. No, talk to your boy, because I got 14 of them and I'll share every single one. It doesn't matter to me. But I realize that, through the things that I've been through, you're the most important person in your life. Parents, friends, family, none of that stuff matters. You are the most important thing in your life. I'm telling you. So I love y'all, man. I love y'all so much. And regardless whether you've been told today, you've been loved. Whether I'm a complete stranger or not, if I tell you I love you, I mean it. So keep your heads up and keep your hearts open, and don't never think for a second that what goes around doesn't come back around. Love y'all.